Hey everyone, it's Andrew here. Just being good today. How's your day so far? Write it down on the comment section below. Because we're gonna play Batman the Telltale series. Okay. We're on episode 3. So we're gonna be following what we did last time in New World Order. And there's also Cobblepot, and I'm good at impersonating the oddball Cobblepot. Let's play this game. So here we have so far is previously on the series. Yeah, you're about to see it. Previously on Batman the Telltale series.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friends. Your parents know that.
They're waiting for you in hell! It just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt. No consequence.
Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne?
But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together. Are we alone?
We're alone. Move. We should go.
Then the interruption.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
So sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
We need a new moderator.
You there!
Yes! Thank you for volunteering.
I don't promises. You have
Nothing to fear. We are the Children of Arkham.
Mr. Dent. Thank you.
Here's Mr. Narrator with the series. Narrator, where are you? I'm right here. This game series is actually the choices you make, but the story is said by how you play. I'm just reading my script. Yeah, I know, Narrator. Get on with it. Thank you. So, a week after the election at Gotham, visited Harvey in Gotham General Hospital, where he was in his room recovering.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill, Harvey Dent was left running unopposed. After a rather lackluster election,
Bruce,
Mayor Dent
finally,
was sworn
a
in
friendly
on
face.
that. Word is, he's still being held for observation. Meanwhile,
It's good to see you. Congratulations, Mayor Dent. How does it feel?
It would feel better if I were out of here. I'm ready to get back into it. Oh, what have you got there?
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else. Guess we weren't as close as I thought. Maybe she just saw me being a coward.
Yeah, she's probably just busy, hasn't had a chance to come by yet. You'll hear from her.
Well, easy for you to be optimistic about women. Pretty sure no one ever loses Bruce Wayne's number. I am glad you're here, though. God, it's been infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Ping would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. And if Batman hadn't been there, I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Batman was the one who stepped up. And he's the reason I'm sitting here. No one else even did a damn thing. Yeah, I can still hear him laughing. What they did to Hill, to the moderator. I have to live with that. But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that maniac on screen. This isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
Batman stopped them from killing you the other night, but they will try again.
I won't hide from them, Bruce. The Tonight speech, they'll know where I stand. Of course, the doctors aren't thrilled about me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface. And make them unmanageable. She wants me to take it easy. To go slow. I mean, that's impossible, right? I'm not gonna be able to take it easy. How am I supposed to do that?
Do what you think is best, Harvey. You know what you need better than anybody.
Exactly. Resting and doing nothing is just going to drive me up the wall. I need to get back to work. To try and be effective. Honestly, I'm fine. Besides, I know I'm not the only one dealing with the fallout from that debate. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. You know, that debate was hard on you, too.
Harvey, don't.
You should talk about it. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting to having both of them killed. It's a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
This just proves that I never really knew him. He was just hiding who he really was.
I'm sorry. I know you'll pull through this. Look, I realize what a terrible friend I've been to you. I was so focused on the campaign. I thought distancing myself from you was the only option. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Harvey. I appreciate that.
I'll make it up to you.
And then Harvey saw a light. In a
What is that?
Batman's symbol.
And then he saw the Batman.
Coming from near the GCPD? That's one way to get the guy's attention.
Bruce.
And look, I should get going, Harv.
What, already? What else do you have to do? My assistant won't be here for another hour.
I have a call to make. I'm sorry, Harvey, I can't wait.
I think rich people are always on the phone.
It's a curse.
Well, go on then. Didn't want you to keep them waiting.
You keep your head up, Harvey.
Thanks, Bruce.
And Harvey set the channel to watch some more cartoons. But every time we switch channels, the GCPD channel. And the GCPD building headquarters. On top of the GCPD, the man
Unit
is like
6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
Is it the Children of Arkham? Can you confirm?
There was crime.
Negative. They're taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Understood. Stay on them. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can.
It ain't Batman, right?
I have to go.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
You give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad it got your attention. I didn't have a lot of options. So, here we are.
Not a bad idea. I'm impressed.
I have good ones every now and then. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just for tonight.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one who tried to shoot me.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. The Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk.
I'll find her. We'll take down the Children of Arkham together.
That's what I like to hear. These Children of Arkham are everywhere all of a sudden. Where the hell they all come from? I never heard of them before. And that debate. Oh, they're tearing up the entire city.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot? I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't deal with right now. We've got to keep both Montoya and Dent safe. Somehow.
I'm on it. You there?
Always.
Launch the drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
My butler.
Yeah, hilarious.
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance, but seeing how you used them at the skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well. The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards. In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray peering.
Just what I needed. Thank you.
Being one step ahead of Batman, it's kind of my job.
Any idea where they might be?
Montoya's car was spotted crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
What about Dent?
Probably headed to his acceptance speech. He just left the hospital and we lost sight of him.
And then let's check and see.
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. Not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done.
You wanna
argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get out! This is just one too.
What do you keep looking at?
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road? Just drive faster. What the? Oh, damn it!
And this is not choice. Which one should I choose? Harvey or Renee? Renee.
Headed to the construction site. Send whatever men you can spare after Dent.
I'll round up what officers I can. Gonna have to head out there myself, too. I know this is risky, Batman, just be careful.
Montoya. Yeah. Wow, 40.
Unit 6 requesting backup. Corner of 15th and Main.
Dead.
We got a major disturbance here. Several armed suspects on the loose.
And then there was more crime. Never. That's on the way to find Montoya. And then the battery. And then Montoya go.
I got this one. Batman, look out!
Oh boy.
It's over. Drop the gun.
Look, I promise I'm not gonna shoot you, okay? I used to think you were a threat.
But I was wrong. We both have much bigger problems right now. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Those guys had me pinned down. If you hadn't shown up when you did...
It's okay. It's in the past. I forgive you.
Thank you. It means a lot coming from you. I don't know what I was thinking coming out here alone. I nearly blew it. I could be dead. Or you could be dead. And it'd be on me.
Don't beat yourself up. You did a lot of good here today. Sometimes the risk is worth it.
I'll keep that in mind. I still don't understand how they knew I was coming.
Heads up. The cops just sent 3 black and whites to stop our guys going after Dent. From the chatter, sounds like Gordon's with them.
Someone's gotta help Gordon. They know he's coming. Go. I'll see what I can find here. I'm not giving up on this.
And Batman, while Batman, the others. And
Alfred.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seem to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on Harvey.
Bringing it up now.
Deborah, get down!
Mr. Dent, what did you do to him?
I said get back in the car! There's more of them coming!
Put down your weapon! There's too many of them! Everybody take cover!
You better get down there.
On my way.
Batman headed towards the dead. On his way there. The dead location. Then already he attacked the bug first.
Self-defense, he says. New mayor's pretty tough, turns out. Killed one of those guys attacking him with his bare hands.
Dent did that.
Guess the fellow's lucky Dent got to him before you did, huh?
You have something to say, then say it.
We all know how you operate. You like to see them hurt, don't you? They're not dead, but they wish they were. At least this one died quick.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak? Gordon to command. Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised. The Children of Arkham are listening in on the GCPD's communications.
Check the walkie.
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
Took the walkie key into the Batmobile and then drove off. Alfred.
Bruce?
The GCPD's been compromised. The Children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away. If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
I'm not sure of anything right now, but Lucius will have answers. I have a feeling we've only seen the tip of the iceberg.
Hopefully it doesn't sink us, sir. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the Children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
The next morning at Wayne Enterprises at 7:29 a.m., Bruce Wayne walked into Wayne Tower. Wayne through the waiting for this visit. He headed to his office.
Almost there, Lucius.
I'll meet you down in the lab. Some aspects of the Children of Arkham surveillance are worrying.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around. I've been called in for an emergency board meeting.
I wasn't told about it.
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face. And after this scandal...
What? They can't fire me.
It's possible they can. It's the most logical solution, with the business in jeopardy. It doesn't mean I have to agree with it, though.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
Please, Lucius.
You're nothing like him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
Then go tell that to the board.
What do you think I'm trying to do, Bruce? I'm not your enemy. You should remember that. Don't forget who your allies are, Mr. Wayne. I'll come find you after.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
So Batman... But then he... and headed towards Dennis office. And then the elevator to the left. And it's between the lines. Elevator.
It's good to hear she's still in your corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There have been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
I don't need to worry about the board. I've got plenty of money. We'll make do.
Plenty now, but still not enough for all of this.
Right now, finding out how the Children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the Children of Arkham hacked into this system?
So that's the thing. Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
There's good news. If the Children of Arkham are accessing the Wayne Enterprises network, I can't imagine there's a bright side.
Eye of the beholder, Bruce. The good news is, I should be able to shut down the back door. But that's because I was the one that built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the Children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne-type devices.
Smart move.
And then Bruce texted Alfred for help.
I've encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's going to take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the Children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able to find it. Not unless they knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
It's not you, right, Lucius?
You know, I was always suspicious of this Lucius Fox character. Never see him in his usual office. I think he might be hiding something. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case.
Oh, they check for it. Wait.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology. Tiffany's really taking after you. And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always.
And he left the table.
I always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selina.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius?
Anything else, Lucius?
So, anything new?
This is gonna take some time. Don't worry. I'll let you know when I find something.
Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the Children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
People like the Children of Arkham want to tear us apart. They want to burn everything that we've built to the ground. They don't choose to see the good in this city. But I do. Batman does. And we will fight to protect that goodness. Because we are not the Children of Arkham's playthings. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this is our city.
Next up, we speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
We'll do that in a minute. Let me check the sticky bomb.
A new sticky bomb I developed. The signal is activated on the underside. Attach it wherever you need, then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful. Those things pack a serious punch.
And they check the battery. Yeah, I need some sharper. So he closed the cat hit them all. And then Bruce Wayne checked his phone and saw that Regina's coming to his office.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
And then Bruce headed up to the elevator and left the secret lab and went up to his office. And when he got to his office, closed the secret. He said it was time to close the secret entrance. He closed it properly. Grab a piece of checker and hit it. Hit it. And then knocked him in.
Bruce, open up.
Then Bruce opened the doors to you.
I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well, the board has voted.
And have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up. We were out of options, I'm afraid.
This is just a temporary setback.
Well, that's entirely up to you, Bruce. You need to prove to the board that you can be trusted in the seat. Just lie low. Don't cause a scene. It'll turn out. I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
I will do whatever's best for the company. You know that.
I know you well enough by now, Bruce. Don't do anything you'll regret. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Oswald Cobblepot.
And he saw
Bruce, old boy. Good to see you again.
Bruce, old boy, good to see you again.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from the Cobblepot family.
Well, the board
had me step in with a pretty good PR move.
What better way to show Gotham that Wayne Enterprises is committed to righting the wrongs of the past?
Happy to help
anywhere I can, Regina.
People aren't much behind
the Wayne name now.
And considering that your
parents stole from mine.
I hear you've been keeping yourself pretty busy, Oswald. You sure you can handle this? Wasn't there a revolution that you had to handle?
I'm a brilliant
multitasker.
The board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful. Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Well, then I guess congratulations are in order. It's nice to know you'll be the one trapped in this tiny office all day.
Oh, I'm sure it's bigger than it looks.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Congratulations, Bruce.
I'm proud of you, Alfred.
Oh, how
that's me. Graduation present. Surely let's let him take him along. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break it?
Clumsy.
Whoops,
no wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it.
No trouble.
Apologies, I don't know where my head was.
Probably halfway out
out the door, mate. No worry.
Yeah, Yeah, that must be it. Careful cleaning that up, Oz. You might cut yourself.
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes,
Bruce, time to go.
I have a little
redecorating
to do. Your taste is a little too
sweet for me.
I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank.
I know you, Oswald. I know what you really are.
I'm not different than you,
I'm
mate.
no different than you, mate. Just a hard-working citizen looking out for
Looking
Gotham.
out for Gotham.
I doubt that.
This way, Bruce.
And then Bruce did reach for Regina out the door. And left way in first.
I'll have IT come set you up.
Fantastic.
Thank
you so much, Regina.
And then, outside waiting the prizes, Lucius was waiting for Bruce.
It happened, didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce. There are ways they could get in. You know that.
It's all safe. Don't worry.
For how long?
Lucius, I need to know there's someone I can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them. If I stay, I'll have to stop working on our side project. That means no new tech, no repairs if you need them.
So Bruce had the only option.
I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to.
Send an ally from Enterprises to the back cave.
Can't risk Cobblepot finding out what I'm up to.
Come work for me. It won't be what you have here, but at least we can keep pace on the new bat tech.
I'll go and gather what I can from the lab.
Thanks, Lucius.
Then Lucius grabbed this up.
Keep that drive safe.
And then Bruce headed to the back cave through his streetcar. And when he got to the back cave, he got down in the computer chair.
Bruce Wayne will speak on the issue at a press event tomorrow morning, where we'll learn more about his decision to step down. More on that in a moment.
I still can't believe it.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce. It's just one thing after another.
That's why I'm glad I have you, Al.
Always. Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Penguin's slippery, all right. With the Children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
And so, we check the codex. Yeah. I know why. Wow. Okay, I'm good at Penguin impersonating. I don't know. Stay safe when the Penguin should do. You have to be safe from the Penguin. I love everything. This is news. Let's check Lucius's drive. So they check Lucius's drive and they check the map.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises. If the Children of Arkham are in our system, all of this is potentially accessible.
All of this?
Lucius was very thorough. It means that they could have eyes and ears into almost everything in Gotham. Just like Batman. They had access to the GCPD, we know that. The real question is, what else they'd be interested in. Filter for possible targets based on known Children of Arkham activity.
Let's check the records.
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
Over at the video at the debate. It's real. This is how they found their evidence. Something Hill did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
Of course. They checked the courthouse.
Gotham Courthouse. All public records pass through this place. Now look at this. Oswald's public record. None of this is right.
His whole criminal history doesn't exist as far as the rest of the world is concerned.
This must be what the board saw.
Not a blemish in sight.
Not a blemish in sight, is it? Let's check on the GCPD.
I wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon! Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to make it all!
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the Children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective. Anything going in situations like this is completely Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good work, Gordon.
Good. One less problem to deal with.
Let's listen to this conversation.
No, Yes, I know it takes time. The understatement of the century. Considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER. Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The Children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us. I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the Children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them, they'll see coming.
Are you done here, sir?
There's one more thing we need to do. Give Bruce a minute.
Not yet.
Let's check the records now.
City Hall. Record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased 2 weeks before the election.
Yeah. Now time to go warn Harvey.
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey. Keep an eye on this outfit, and have Lucius look into it as well.
And Bruce ain't got in the Batmobile.
Way to lock them
and
out.
and then he turned the Batmobile back into a streetcar.
Very good, sir.
And then he goes to the mayor's office. At City Hall, 6 p.m., Bruce Wayne arrived through the stairs while the elevator was under repair.
Welcome back, Mr. Wayne. You can go on in. I'm back.
And he went into the mayor's office.
That's right. The back.
So Harvey did.
Yeah, just get it done. What? No press conference. Just tell them to reschedule. Okay, yeah, we'll talk later.
Hey, going for Harvey.
Rest for the wicked.
Hey, Harvey.
Jesus! Don't sneak up on people like that. I wasn't expecting you, Bruce. You scared me right out of my skin.
Oh, Harvey. Relax, it's me.
Yeah, no, sorry. It's been really jumpy lately. Nerves. Did anyone follow you?
No. What?
Good. No, that's good. Never be too careful. My mayoral portrait is scheduled for this morning. Guess I don't really feel the part right now. I've been looking forward to this my entire career. Thought I'd win in a landslide. Be loved and supported, but this... I don't know, it just all feels different. I feel hated. Like the city's against me. It's like I don't fit. I don't deserve it.
Trust me, Olive. You were born to do this. You're the only person
just
that
like
can make a difference here.
Maybe he was born with it.
But part of me thinks you're just lying to make me feel better. God, the mess that Hill
Then
left
he
behind.
heard a call
I'm telling you, it's gonna take months to get everything back on track. I can't get the phone to stop ringing. The city's been in an uproar since the
murder of
Harvey.
Mayor Hill.
You're acting weird, Bruce. Is something wrong? Just tell me. Are we being watched? What is going on?
Look, don't freak out, but I think the Children of Arkham are listening in on you. You're in danger. They could have tabs on everything that goes on in this office. Who you're talking to, where you're going, everything.
Damn it! God, I knew it. I knew it had to be true. Bastards! They're like cockroaches. I've had this feeling for a while, that I'm never alone anymore. I'm always being watched. The Children of Arkham. They attacked my car. They are after me, Bruce. They want me dead. They tried at the debate, and they will try again. How am I expected to leave when I've got a target on my back? I'm telling you, it's like they're always there, back in my mind. I feel like I am trapped in a nightmare, and I can't get out. Everywhere I go, I am terrified I'll turn a corner and come face to face with the Children of Arkham.
Well, it sure doesn't do you any good if you keep moping in your office chair.
Thanks, Bruce.
You can't keep hiding from them. Show Gotham what their new mayor is made of. Do what Hill couldn't and stand up to the Children of Arkham.
Me and what army? I can't take them on alone. You know what I should do? The GCPD is all but useless against these Children of Arkham. Batman knows how this city works. He knows you can't be gentle with criminals. You gotta strike fear into their hearts. Maybe break a few bones along the way. But something's holding him back. Just think, imagine what he could do if we let him off the leash. He won't have the GCPD breathing down his neck anymore. He'll be able to really make the Children of Arkham pay. Give him the authority to do what he wants.
The police hate him. I doubt they would play nice.
Then I'll make them. Anyone so much as points a gun at Batman and they're off the force. Batman works outside of the law. He's the only one getting anything done in this city. I mean, just imagine if we had an army of vigilantes just like him. It'll be a new Gotham. A better Gotham. We can use the Children of Arkham's methods against them. If they want to play dirty, we'll play dirty. And they won't see it coming.
Okay, I'll admit, that plan doesn't sound half bad.
It'll be simple. Easy. Curfews and checkpoints at every bridge, 24/7 video surveillance. No one blinks in this city without my say-so.
Harvey. That's loud. I wanted to say that.
Sorry, Bruce. I'm so sorry. I just got a little carried away there.
And then Deborah came in.
Mr. Dent? The photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be right out. Please, Bruce. Don't tell anyone about this. I was just, thinking out loud. That's all. I didn't mean any of it. It's just the stress of the job kind of gets to me.
Look, Harvey, that therapist you told me about, I think you should call her. Maybe she can help you work through whatever this is that you're going through. Just think about it, okay?
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Then Harvey left for his portrait.
See you around, Bruce.
While Bruce looked around, and then he saw a newspaper containing Children of Arkham leader.
An interview with the Children of Arkham's leader. Wonder how Vicky managed to score that.
So Bruce, anyway, closed the doors and called his butler, Alfred, through the phone.
Bruce?
Have you seen today's copy of the Gazette?
It just arrived a moment ago. It seems Miss Vale has been talking to some very interesting people. People the Batman would like to find. Do you think she would be willing to help you? She may be the only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Yeah, if she's been able to talk to their leader, then by extension, so can we.
You think she'd hand that information over to Bruce Wayne?
I gave her Montoya's name after Falcone was shot. She might be willing to trade.
Though after this interview, I'm sure the police will become suspicious of all of Miss Vale's sources. And if they find out you leaked Montoya's name...
True. We need to be careful. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Alfred scrambled the line, and then Miss Vale got a call from Batman.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this?
And then...
Batman.
I didn't realize that Batman was a fan of my work.
Didn't say I was a fan. Just said I wanted to talk.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
So Bruce went to Cobblepot Park as the Batman. And headed to find Vicky Vale. 7:15 p.m. at Cobblepot Park, Batman arrived and saw Vicky.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call. Nothing is ever this easy.
There are safer options out there. Why here?
Seemed topical. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The Children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
You saw what they did at the debate. They're terrorizing Gotham. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, some say they're liberating it.
And you believe that?
Well, it doesn't matter what I believe. I just report the facts. Their message is picking up traction, especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations. It's all out there. Clear as day.
And I'm sure you made a profit. Hope it was worth it.
I'm not sure you know who I am. Vicky Vale. Reporter. I'm paid to sell papers.
Where did you meet? How did they contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you.
You're putting the safety of everyone in Gotham at risk.
Well, if you really care about the safety of Gotham, why aren't you looking at Bruce Wayne? I still want to believe he's a good guy too, but with the information that's surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer for what his family did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him. No investigation.
I'm not here to talk about Bruce Wayne.
Look, I came here to meet you. I didn't have to do that. I'm not stupid. I know you have some connection with him. That data drive he gave me, that was from you. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne? The people want to know.
That's enough questions.
Fine. If that's how you feel. Good luck with the Children of Arkham. I'll be sure your message gets out. Let me by.
And then he was angry. So Michelle gave him the letter.
God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
And then Miss Vale headed off. So Batman took the note, then Vale headed off. And then Batman saw location. Sky Train Depot highlight line. So Batman went there. 9 p.m. at the SkyTrain Depot. Batman arrived there. He was fine until Batman arrived.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the Children of Arkham? They may not have gone far. They shouldn't be there.
No security, no emergency staff. If Vicky's right, it shouldn't be this quiet.
Be on your guard. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the Children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to.
Then he checked.
He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. One of the Children of Arkham. Loyalty doesn't get you much with these people, does it?
Seems strange.
There's something else. He was shot dead center. Twice. Executed.
It outlived his usefulness, I suppose.
This man's veins. They look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
Let's find out why.
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow. This depot is pretty centrally located. A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet.
So Batman grabbed it.
This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
I don't know. I guess that's the chemical barrels.
These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks.
Then you check for chemistry.
Someone's been practicing chemistry.
And then check for empty containers.
This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent. Something spilled here. This is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey.
Train car.
This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Doubtful they're planning to put out fires.
Easy access. The train car was raised to make working beneath it easier. They wanted to get this done fast. Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now. The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum coverage.
Yeah, let's check out what it is. Oh.
Looks like they ran out of the chemical they were mixing it with. What are they planning to do with this?
And then?
The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
Of course. Find out what happened.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station.
And then Batman found a clue.
They've altered the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin. The drug. The Children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once. They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
They could infect the entire city if they had enough.
Good thing you reduced their supply at the construction site.
Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
And then Batman heard a train, so Batman easily traveled to a vantage point. And Batman just in time. And he saw a Meredith show Gotham, and then their leader.
If I'd known you were gonna make me lug this thing myself, I would have worn more comfortable shoes.
Just add to the list of your mistakes, Catwoman.
Must be why you didn't
come through on your last assignment.
We're down to our last few barrels since Batman screwed up the transfer.
We'll have to make do,
we have to make do, I guess.
Okay, you two, get these mixed, load it onto the train.
This way.
This way.
Their leader is here, with Catwoman.
Catwoman?
She's got more of that absorbing agent.
She must have a good reason for being there.
She plays whatever side meets her needs.
Currently, her needs seem to be focused on keeping all 9 of her lives.
We're done here, right?
No, not yet.
No. There's no part 2 of this. I got what you wanted. I'm done.
Oh, no, you
might as well
come out, Batman. I know you're here somewhere.
No way. I did not bring him here. I honored our deal.
You did, but now you're loose and you try to think you're done. Thinking you're done. Surrender. I'll let you see what a pretend the Kratos looks like.
She joined poor.
She joined at the Cobblepot Park. Death might be preventable.
I surrender. Take me instead, and let her go.
Now screw this. I'm not that sort of damsel.
Alright.
Train's ready.
Then get in there! Yes, sir! And this then Batman fought Lady Arthur with the heart. Now you betray me, Batman!
You can't protect
You can't protect Gotham for itself!
They lit the
Stand up,
fire.
Mariah! We're not here to stoke the flame.
Saddest thing is...
That's it? They don't even see the smoke.
The people of Gotham are stronger than you think. They won't let this city fall into chaos.
You'd be surprised.
You'd be surprised.
Incredibly persuasive. Go on.
Go on, show me how you say you
precious
city. I will. And then Batman frees the battery
just
from
like
the
the other
Arkham. What the? Ah! And then Batman fought the Arkham Park. So short-sighted. And now they are going to take a pill like that. No, and attack one through the crack ball. And then usually just simply change the jump them out. Okay, we'll do me. So Batman knows where he's headed. And then through the train so that I can't deliver more chemicals. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I through the train? And it starts falling. Alright, no transfer now. Get chemicals. Alright, then take it! Stay with it! And then he fell. And then Catwoman quickly stayed the back.
Hang in there. Don't pass out on me.
So long, Batman. Enjoy your defeat down there.
Bats.
My show after! Oh, whatever.
I'm gonna get you somewhere safe.
And then Selena
stay with me.
Took Batman out of the train and took her into Selena's apartment at midnight.
I know. Come on.
And then Batman removed his cowl. Bruce removed his cowl. And then Selena laid Bruce down. Then I moved the armor of Batman.
Stay here, okay? Just don't move.
I'm fine. I just need to get back out.
That might work on your butler, but I'm not buying that crap. Stay there. Shit. You're lucky you were wearing that suit. You know that was stupid, right?
What?
Showing up at that train depot. Taking on their leader alone. Repeat after me, Bruce. I am not invincible, and painkillers do not solve the problem. You weren't gonna take them down on your own. They would have killed you.
It's not that bad. I've been through worse.
Funny. Any worse and you'd be sent home in a body bag.
Then Bruce felt his love is Selena.
I don't think you're getting very far with a shoulder like this.
Oh, great.
You can stay here until morning. Not that I owe you anything. After the debate, I'd say we're even.
Selena.
It's fine. You can have the couch until morning. Then I'm done owing you favors. Probably best to lie low for now anyway. I don't want the Children of Arkham finding this place. I had it handled, you know. With their leader. I had a plan. Really didn't need you swooping in and messing it up.
I wasn't there to save you. I thought you'd gone back over to their side.
You thought you were gonna take me out, did you?
Well, if I had to.
Good luck. That was gonna be my ticket out of here. One last job to get the goons off my back. So much for that. Thanks again, Bats.
I'm sorry I messed things up for you back there.
I know. I'm used to it anyway. There's no such thing as a fresh start. Oh, look who's back.
That was our cat.
Hey, little one.
I don't think she likes you. Okay, she really doesn't like you.
Hey, I promise I don't bite.
Yeah, but she does. Cut it out.
That's the cat.
This really hasn't been your week, has it?
You think? I lost my company, my reputation, and I find out my father was...
Just like everyone else. They've all got something to hide, Bruce. Every last one of them. Even the so-called good guys. There's always something just beneath the surface.
I'm starting to see that for myself.
Even you have your secrets. Those things you hide from the world and won't let anyone else see.
I don't have any secrets from you.
You know, I have heard that 1,000 times, but you might be the first to actually mean it. You're a good man, Bruce. But good men don't lie with thieves. I know what I am. No noble intentions. Just the thrill of breaking what they say can't be broken. Knowing there's no safe I can't crack. No fortress I can't infiltrate. Proving I can.
That's not all you are. I think that's just what you want people to believe.
You put a lot of faith in someone who doesn't deserve it. I've stolen from corrupt jerks like Hill, but I've taken plenty from good people, too. For what? Some shiny new toys and a crappy apartment on the edge of town? The high is nice, but it wears off. Then you look around and see nothing. So you get back out there. Try and chase that feeling down.
I think the place has charm.
What's charming about it? The leak in the ceiling or the dirty underwear on the floor?
That's not what I meant.
And then Bruce kissed Lillian's forehead.
I was hoping for something more than that.
This is your scene, romance.
I'll make it up to you. Do I have to do all the work myself? Or are you gonna undo this for me?
I think I'd rather watch you.
And then there was Selena that room. And then kissed Bruce and then took her to the bed. And took Bruce to the bed and then remained there for the entire night. And Bruce waiting there for the entire night until morning. And And the next morning, Selena was sleeping with Grace. Grace woke her up.
Hey there. Surprised you're still here. Don't get me wrong, Bruce. That was fun. But you showed me where we stood back at the debate. I know last night didn't mean anything. I don't need you to stay and hold my hand. One-night stands don't usually stick around.
Well, it meant something to me, Selena. I thought...
I'm sorry, but that's not what this is. It's better this way. No strings. There are bagels in the fridge if you're hungry. No need to rush out on an empty stomach.
I just heard the call. Go pick up the cow.
Bruce?
Morning, Alfred.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you. I didn't know what happened if you were...
I took a bit of a beating when I ran to the Children of Arkham.
What happened?
It's kind of a long story. I'll tell you about it when I get back.
I always fear the day you don't come home, Bruce.
I know, Al.
Where are you, anyway?
I stayed at Selena's last night.
Oh. Well, that certainly explains it.
You got something to say, Alfred?
I'm not judging you.
Sounded like you were.
I wouldn't dream of it. While you're there, this might be a good opportunity to learn more about Miss Kyle. After all, we really don't know anything about her. See what you can find lying around. If she's trustworthy, you may not have another chance.
Yeah. It's a smart idea. We'll see what I can find.
At the very least, you can find that grapple gun of yours.
Right. That might be harder than you'd think. She doesn't share your love of organization.
Yes, well, I'll see you back at home, Bruce.
She can afford to eat anywhere, and she still chooses Chinese takeout. That isn't even the good place.
Selena could eat more than Chinese takeout. She should eat fast food, American foods. And she looked at so tasty.
This was an exhibit at the Gotham Museum of Art. I helped raise the funds for it. Lucius even set up new security for the museum. How did she get in? Pretty strong magnets on these things. Very lightweight, though. We could use something like this. Her cat eats like a queen while she's eating junk. Scarlet Pimpernel, much ado about nothing. Petrarca. Didn't take her for a romantic. What's this one? Oh, the Gita Govinda. That's academic.
And then...
There you are. I hope she didn't break anything.
And check the fridge.
Vacation spots are just marks on her burglary checklist.
And then check the fridge. And of course, check the fridge.
At least she's got the essentials.
And had some bagels.
It looks alright to me. Nothing growing.
And he was buttering his breakfast. But just as much as he makes his breakfast, a knock came in. Then Bruce Wayne grabbed his batsuit and hid.
Harvey.
Hey, I brought breakfast. Can I come in?
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Just for a minute. I really need to talk to you. If you want me to go, I'll go. But I have to get this out. Bruce? What
Seriously?
What are you doing here?
Have a seat, Harvey.
No! I don't need to sit down. Bruce, tell me what is going on.
I spent the night here. That's it.
You... I can't believe this! Don't touch me!
Oh no.
I thought I would come here and... So stupid! God, I should have known that you would do this to me! You were just using me, weren't you? Both of you! I don't care about you, no one does.
Harvey, I'm sorry.
For what? We have nothing to be sorry for. I don't answer to him, and neither do you.
He will not be able to protect you.
And I don't need him to.
Wait!
Just get out of here, Harvey.
What happens when the Children of Arkham come for him? You think you won't get caught in the crossfire? They're coming for all of us. He can't stop them.
Yes, he could.
I can handle the Children of Arkham.
Of course. Bruce Wayne can do anything. Everything Harvey couldn't. He thinks he's so much better!
Ooh. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
What the hell is going on with you?
Up until now, Harvey has been weak. He's been afraid. Always depending on everyone else to save him. Like a child. Stop it! Now you see. These aren't your friends. They aren't going to help you.
Harvey. All right, now you've got 2 seconds.
Or what? Harvey won't be pushed around anymore. No, he's gonna make them pay. Everyone who thought they could hurt him and get away with it. Starting with you. Both of you!
You're gonna pick it up.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
This isn't you. Just calm down!
Shut up!
And then, oh my.
Jesus, Harvey.
Of course, gotta be fair about this. Can't play favorites. They both deserve it, one way or another.
How about we flip for it?
This isn't funny.
No, it really isn't.
Harvey, flick the coin and... Oh.
Bruce, looks like you're first.
Oh boy. What's wrong with God?
Selena. No! I don't want to hurt you. This isn't... They turned their backs on you!
Harvey, put the knife down.
Selena!
I'm sorry for them.
He's gonna hurt someone. You know we can take him out. Have you lost your mind?
No.
Harvey! Calm down.
What are you doing?
No going back now.
Sorry.
Come on, Harvey, that's enough.
Oh, God. Please. I don't want to be alone, Bruce. Please, not with him.
Oh, well, Harvey.
But I can't. Oh, God, I can't listen to him.
You need to get help.
That's
You can't deal with this on your own.
That's my
I
only.
know.
That's Bruce's warning.
I know.
Go find the Children of Arkham for
My
us
fault.
now.
Harvey, don't.
There you go, Harvey.
Bruce,
Bruce, let him be,
I
Bruce.
don't think we can help him. Not on our own.
It's just me. It's just me. It's just me. It's just me.
He's my friend, Selina. I'm not going to abandon him.
He needs professional help. Help you can't give him.
It's okay, Bruce.
You heard that.
I'll
was
go.
great.
I don't deserve your help.
Oh, yes, you do. Go get help
Go
now.
off with your
Check
tail
your
between
doctor.
your legs.
Go to your doctor now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Harvey.
There. I got him. Bruce.
So much for this place. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for him to come back. Thought it would be a while before I had to move again. That's what I get for wishful thinking.
You don't need to be afraid of Harvey. You can handle him.
Yeah, because I really want to stay here wondering when he'll show up. If he'll be armed, if I'll be ready. No thanks. Yeah, that means you too. We won't go far. Don't worry.
Bruce made an offer to you.
You should come stay with me.
I don't know.
There's plenty of space. Alfred could set up a guest room for you.
I'll think about it.
And Bruce received that Krause checked his phone. He looked it up.
Great.
What was that about?
I'm supposed to announce my resignation at a press event today. Somehow try to appear happy that Oswald Cobblepot is taking my job.
Sounds like an opportunity.
How do you mean?
They screwed you out of your own company. You have all this information that could bring them down, and they're handing you a live mic. So use it. Don't be their puppet.
No. I need to keep my composure, bide my time. If I start spilling secrets, I'll just look desperate.
I guess you're the businessman. You better get going. I've got some packing to do.
The offer still stands.
Sounding better and better by the minute.
Yeah, and then Bruce went to Wayne Crisis and got his clothes on. And at Wayne Crisis, Bruce made a ride at the tower.
I'm sorry about all this, Bruce. We've prepared a brief damage control statement to make this easier. After I introduce you, all you'll have to do is read what's on the teleprompter.
And then
we can take it from here.
Got
my
my
little
coronation speech
just waiting.
Thank you for being so cooperative about all this, Bruce. It really is for the best.
For everyone.
For everyone, really.
I know it's unfair to ask this of you, but please. Right now, your reputation, your entire legacy, depends on your cooperation. Get through today, and I can help you. I can convince the board to bring you back. It might not be CEO, but it will be something. A step to regaining what you're being forced to give up.
Of course, Regina. Whatever I can do to help.
That's good, Bruce. Trust us to sort this all out. Everything will be fine.
Already then? We are going to
We're
make
gonna make
quite
a grand
a splash
today, aren't we?
I don't think I'm ever going to forget this day. Beautiful weather, corporate intrigue, a well-deserved comeuppance, a noble hero riding in to save the day.
Happy to be here too, Oz.
Really?
Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate you being such a professional. It's time. Bruce, I'm going to introduce you and then you're on. Please, stick to the teleprompter.
And then Regina, to the teleprompter.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here. Wayne Enterprises has always taken its role in the community very seriously.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah, isn't it funny?
How everything I said to you in the park has come true.
Take everything that's
Take
yours.
everything that's yours. And that's not even a
That's not
punchline.
even the punchline. No, dear heart, not even close.
No one's
No one's gonna
follow
follow
you
you
around
around
and
and
take
take
pictures
pictures
now.
now.
It'd almost be
You won't be
sad.
sad if you were so bloody handsome.
You're just a pawn, Oswald. And everyone knows that pawns are meant to be sacrificed.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. But at least
I get the joy
of watching your shocking and surprising descent first.
This
is the first step towards making things right.
Soon enough
it'll be Cobblepot Industries, Cobblepot Medical, Contact on Salsa Buildings, and you Wayne will be what we said all along. A forgotten footnote.
Cobblepot will come to mean the future of Gotham.
What happens to my company is up to the board. I think you're a little deluded about the type of power you're gonna have.
All the time. It's amazing the sort of patience
I developed over the years.
Oh,
I forgot to mention. I did some digging.
You know how Old Hill admitted he had your mom and dad killed? I found out why he did it.
Oh yeah. And I'll tell you the story. Won't you just say pretty please?
It's quite the page
Quite the
turner.
runner.
I'm sure you'll
be dying to hear it.
I know you're lying, Oswald. You don't know anything.
I wouldn't lie about this. I promise.
Story's too good for that.
Bust it yourself.
And now, Bruce Wayne would like to say a few words.
Remember, enjoy yourself, Bruce.
After all, you never know how much time you really have left. And then Bruce walked up to the teleprompter and spoke to everyone like a fair man. But then, he read what he said.
Ladies and gentlemen, in light of recent allegations against my family, I have decided to voluntarily step down as CEO of Wayne Enterprises. I was horrified to learn of my father's corruption. I'm ashamed of his actions and would like to apologize to Gotham for the pain he has caused so many of you.
Like T-Pain.
I'm sorry.
That's it, mate.
I have complete faith in the board as they work towards righting the wrongs of the past. With that, I am excited to announce Oswald Cobblepot. He's an international entrepreneur with a Gotham legacy. He is by far the best candidate to replace me.
You're too kind.
The company is in great hands. Oswald will lead Wayne Enterprises and Gotham City into a new era of financial prosperity. And so, with that, Oswald Cobblepot.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Bruce. You did very well.
Great words from a great man. I would first like to express my deepest gratitude for the man
I'm replacing.
Nice statement.
Vicky came in.
The press seemed to eat it up. I rather enjoyed it myself. Not that it'll change anything.
I did what I felt was right.
Yeah, well, someone has to. I just didn't think it'd be you.
And then Vicky knows what he's doing. What she's doing.
Dropped your pen?
That's not...
Oh boy. And then Vicky, she stabbed Bruce with the hand, and he felt Bruce is doing something.
You feel that? That's the drug taking hold of you. Don't fight it.
How could you?
Retribution, Bruce.
And then Bruce learned something from Vicky.
I think it's time I know my real name.
I am Lady Arkham.
And you're
the penguin.
Look at him up there, taking everything that should belong to you. Mocking you, a small, insignificant bastard. He thinks he can get away with it. Because none of them know who he really is. They wouldn't believe you if you told them.
And also we need now. And this is some round of applause for my best friend, the Hour, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce Wayne! Ouch! Don't give me a little tricky, it seems. It would be so easy to get rid of him. Who else would deliver justice? Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Hold door. Second take. Not good at all. Oswald Cobblepot beating Bruce Wayne? And then Bruce Wayne beating Oswald Cobblepot? That's sour! Provoked. Yeah. This is not good. I love romance with Selena. I don't like the attacking. And of course, we don't know why. Let's see what happens next. Next time on Batman the Telltale series. There was news.
After his shocking and atrocious display of violence towards Oswald Cobblepot and members of the press, Bruce Wayne has demonstrated a clear lack of mental stability. That is why, regrettably, I made the decision to have my old friend hospitalized in Arkham Asylum. Even with Batman as its protector, Gotham already has enough deranged criminals on its streets. I believe that Gotham's citizens deserve to be safe, that they deserve to be protected. Even if that means I have to do it myself.
With the Children of Arkham out in full force, we need him now more than ever. Where is Batman?
In Arkham, everyone! Too bad, so sad. This does not look good. Batman needs to be found right away.